Hello. Hey Heidi. Hello.
Hello.
Namaste.
Namaste.
How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Yeah, how are you?
I'm good too.
Good.
Okay, then let's begin today's session. Sit in any comfortable pose. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and then long exhale out. Inhale and then exhale. We will chant 3 times Om together. Inhale. Sorry. Now join your hands together in front of your heart center. Bow your head down. Open your eyes while blinking. And namaste to Heidi. Okay, then what did we discuss day before yesterday? Do you remember?
What did we do? Was that the headstands?
Yes, we did headstand and tripod headstand. And few more inversions like Kundalini Asana, reverse Kundalini Asana, and headstand, tripod headstand. And you did handstand too. Okay, so today we are going to talk about handstand.
Okay.
Okay. So you already know like what are the foundation or what are the things that we require to have in the handstand. But let's talk about from the beginning, like what are the things that we need to keep in our mind. Okay. So in the handstand, there are 3 important components of the handstand. First is leaning, second is resisting, third is pushing or elevation. And the placement of your palms, there should be always slightly outward. See, you can differentiate because you already know handstand. If you're keeping your hands wide apart like this, now that is going to be easier to, because you're making that foundation wide. So that will be do the handstand, but that will make a lot of effort to get in there. Okay, but if you're keeping your hands together, so that you can easily like elevate your shoulders, you can easily go against the gravity. Okay, this is your rule of thumb when you're taking your hands out, when you're widening your for foundation, then you will go towards the gravity. When you're coming close to the, like when your foundation is close, then you will go against the gravity, right? So first thing is first to get your hands slightly outward rotated. Okay, if you're rotating your hands inward, now you won't be stable with your hands.
Yeah.
But if you're rotating your hands slightly outward or keeping your index finger parallel to each other, then you can easily elevate high. Okay. So 3 important components: first, leaning forward; second, resisting; third, pushing. Unless we push forward, we cannot resist. If we just keep on pushing forward, we will fall over, and that will be no more. All right. So, and one more thing in this, we have to always press our hand from the outer edges of our palm. Okay. You may have also felt like maybe you press from the center of your palm like this. You press from the mount of the index finger. Do you press from the mount of the index finger?
No, I think I press from about here and then my fingertips
Do
usually.
you make your hands like this?
Oh, and kind of here as well.
Like this?
Yeah. Yeah.
You make your hands like this? Yes.
Mhm.
Or like this?
Slightly bent fingers, but only a little bit.
Yeah, see, when you're making cup of finger like this and creating space, slight space in your palm, then it will be more comfortable and more stable. Okay, you can easily find the grip. But when you're pressing from the center of the palm, that is also fine. But that depends on person to person, like how is the formation of their hands are. Okay, so let's suppose if your index finger, mount of the index finger is higher than the edges of your wrist, then you can easily press it down on a mat. But if it is like lower than your side of the wrist, then you cannot easily press your mount of the finger. Okay, so I also prefer to go with the outer edges of my palm. Okay, so I also press from the outer edge of my palm, and then elevate high, then push, lean, and elevate. Okay, these three things. And what about your index finger? How do you keep your hands inside, outside? Many people, they do handstand like this too.
Oh no, I
Have you
keep
seen
my
that?
hands kind of like
Straight.
that with my index fingers pointing forwards.
Yeah, in the
And my
index finger
fingers
straight
like
forward.
that.
Okay, and if you're keeping your middle finger straight forward, then how do you feel?
That's twisting in quite a lot. So I feel like it would be less
It's
stable.
twisting quite a lot. Like it's a little twisting in your hands, right? So it's better to go with your index finger straight ahead. All right, and you have to get your hand, your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder in one straight line in the handstand. But in this handstand, your strong core, strong arms, that is not as important as to find the balance in the hands, right? So strong core, strong arms, that does not matter. So it's all about balance, right? But if you're going for the one arm handstand, that is going to be difficult because in the two arm handstand, you can easily find the balance. But when it comes to the one arm handstand, at the time, the placement, the pressing from the other point, that is required. Okay, so see, in the two hands, like two arm handstand, you can easily push down, you can easily shift your body weight onto your both hands alternatively. But in one arm handstand, what happens? You cannot easily find the. Do you do one arm handstand?
I've tried, but I have been unsuccessful. But I've done it where I've got one hand on the ground and one hand raised up and tried to kind of push away to understand the balance a bit more. But no, I've never done it.
Yeah, so in one arm handstand, that is different thing. We'll also talk about that. Okay, I'm also learning that. I'm also like working on it, but it's a little difficult.
Yeah.
But in two arm handstand, it's very easy to do. Like everyone can do it. If they practice, they can easily do it because this two arm handstand is now being done by everyone. You can see, right? And your hands, your shoulder, they should be in one straight line, and your hips, your hip placement is also important. How you are in the handstand, okay? How your hips are in the handstand. So we have to bring enough awareness from the floor to our hips, and your hips should be engaged inward. Okay, if you're like tucking your tailbone in or drawing your tailbone inward, that is your tucking your tailbone in or engagement of your butt. So that is really required in this handstand. And if we don't have awareness in our hip joint, we like your hips are having entire body weight, right? If your hips are tilting to the right side, you will tilt easily to the right side. If your hips are balanced to this in the center, then you can easily find the balance in your handstand. Okay, so hip are playing a major role. Okay, even in the one arm handstand, the hips are also playing the major role. If your hips move to the right side, then you completely fall over. If your hips move to the left side or right side, anywhere, then you completely fall over to that side. Okay, so that's what we are going to learn today. Okay, so And your gaze. Where should be your
Mhm.
gaze when you are doing handstand? Like it should be forward,
Uh,
back. Where do you feel like?
I usually look at the floor, but I feel like you should be looking back so that your neck is in one straight line with your spine.
That is very advanced one. Like when you are looking back,
Okay.
because your gaze is also important. See, when you
Mhm.
do Tadasana with the
Mhm.
closed eyes, even that is difficult for us to find the balance when we're
Mhm.
closing our eyes. Okay, because our mind is ultimately connected to our gaze. Okay, your
Mhm.
mind mm, find balance when your gaze are fixed. If your gaze are
Mhm.
not fixed, then you cannot balance your mind, your body. Okay, so so that is why we have to keep our eyes open, or if you're looking back, then it will be hard because
Mhm.
the hands, you don't understand where are your hands, where are
Yeah.
your legs in the
Mhm.
handstand. But if you're fixing your gaze in front, for the
Okay.
beginners it will also be difficult for them to look front and then keeping bringing that awareness on their hips, on their legs. But
Mhm.
once you just keep on doing and become a little intermediate or advanced, then you can look back.
Okay.
Can you look back?
Mhm. No, I'd fall over.
Uh-huh. Okay, so that means that, so stacking of the shoulder is also important when you're looking back. Once you get your hands directly stacked under your shoulder socket, then you can easily find the balance.
Okay.
But if you cannot get your shoulder stuck right there, then you cannot find the balance.
Mhm.
When you look front, at the time we don't require that much stucking inside, stucking in between our hand or shoulder socket.
Mhm. Oh,
Um,
you've muted just. Don't worry. No, it muted you, but you're
so
unmuted now.
in Yeah. When we are looking back at the time, it is required to have our hands directly stuck under our shoulder socket. If they are not
Mhm.
stuck under, we will definitely fall. But in the normal handstand, when we are looking forward, many people they also make arch on their back. Do you make arch on your back?
I don't think
You
so.
don't get a lot of pressure on your lower back,
No, no.
right? Because you're already flexible. That is why it's happening. But
Mhm.
many people, whoever is doing handstand, if they don't have flexibility, they usually make this banana shape on their spine.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, so why does this happen? Because this is called the flexion of your hip, flexion of
Mhm.
your arm. But what they do, they just press their hands forward. They don't flex their shoulders forward upward.
Mhm.
They just
Mhm.
keep their shoulders forward and then lift their head up like this.
Mhm.
Definitely, they will make arc on their back.
Yeah.
Okay, that we are going to avoid. I think you already don't do this.
So yeah, I think it's good.
So let's do a little warm up and then
Mhm.
we'll go further. Now press your palms into your mat on the floor. Now lean forward, press your hands. Now inhale, move your hips back. Now exhale, lean forward, press your hands onto your mat. Inhale, move your hips back. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, move your hips back. Exhale again, lean forward. Keep pressing your entire palm onto the floor. Exhale, lean forward and then hold there for 3. Pull your arm muscles back. 2 and 1. Inhale again, move your hips back. Now turn your palms in, fingertips pointing back towards your knee. Now from here, move your hips back, press your hands into the mat. Look front, chest open, spine straight. And then hold. 1. Move your hips back towards your heel. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale. Again, move your hips back. Press your hands onto your mat. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale again, lean forward. One more time. Move your hips back. Press your palms. Look front. Chest open and then hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, lean forward. Now from here, keep your right hand in the center. Right fingertips pointing back. Now grab your right thumb with the left hand from inside. Yes, now grab your right thumb. And now from here, move your hips back again and then press your wrist on your mat. And then look forward, look front, hold, 5. Keep pulling your arm muscles back, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale on the other side. Now place your left hand on your mat in the center. Now again move your hips back, look front, chest open, spine straight, and then hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now move your hips back again. Now turn your fingertips pointing out to the side. Now lean side to side. Keep on moving side to side. Place your hands onto your mat. Now turn your right palm up and press your wrist on your mat. Okay, then keeping that arm straight and rotate that outward and then hold. 1, 2, 3. Keep pushing your wrist on your mat. 4 and 5. Now release your hand down. Now other side, turn your left palm up, press your wrist on your mat, and then rotate your left hand outward. And then again hold there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release back. Now move your arms. See, when we are doing handstand, there is required to have this engagement of this serratus anterior muscle. Right? See, your scapula and your serratus anterior, ultimately they both are connected to each other. Okay, the elevation of your arms, that is then we can bring this awareness over here on the serratus anterior. Okay, so now we are going to warm up this and we are going to engage this part. Now keeping your hands like this in beside your chest. Now exhale, extend your arms forward, lower your head down. Make a big hump on your back. Now with the next inhalation, stretch your arms up and simultaneously lift your head up. Fix your gaze in between your hands and then elevate your shoulders high. And then exhale, release your hands beside your chest. Good job. Exhale again, extend your arms forward, lower your head down, squeeze your abdomen in. Now with the next inhalation, stretch your arms. Inhale, pull up high, pull your abdomen in, engage your abdomen. Good job. And then exhale, release your hands beside your chest. Exhale, extend your arms forward, lower your head down. With the next inhalation, pull up high, elevate your shoulders, pull your abdomen in, and then hold for 5. Keep expanding your lungs. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Exhale, release your hands beside your chest. Now thumbs up beside your chest. Now from here, we will make a big circle with our both hands alternatively. Now lower your head down and then elevate your shoulders, elevate your elbows up, up, back. Clip your elbows in, not outward, inward. Yes. Now make a big circle and then lower your head down, squeeze. Now inhale, again bring your hands beside your chest. Over here, yeah. Now exhale again, extend your arms forward, lower your head down, squeeze your abdomen. Inhale, again bring your hands close to the chest. Exhale again, extend your arms. Just bring that all awareness in your serratus anterior and your scapulas. Inhale again back to the center. Exhale again, extend your arms out, forward, lower your head down. Inhale again, pull your chest up. Now release down. Now from here, as I said to you that we need to have our shoulders stacked over our we need to have our hands stacked over our shoulders. Okay, so in this, have to find our hands stable, our shoulders stable. So how we are going to do this? See, uh, as we do extended puppy pose, what happens in the extended puppy pose? We stretch our shoulders like this, right? We stretch our spine, entire spine, and our scapulas too. But if we don't stretch and we just bring it up and keep our elbow and shoulder and our hips in one line, then we are bringing this stability in our shoulder joint, right? Are you getting me what I mean?
In your what joint, sorry?
See, when you're pushing your shoulders down right here, now you're extending your shoulders, right? So this is your we usually call it flexion of your shoulder socket, but now we are going to extend it.
Okay.
Let's suppose this is your extension of your shoulders, and now after this, if you just squeeze your abdomen in and keeping your elbow, your shoulder, and your hip in one line, now you are bringing that awareness in the stability of your arms.
Okay.
Do not push your shoulder down, not make any arcs. Don't make any arc. You just need to keep your shoulder, elbow, and hip in one line. Push and look front and be stable. Instead, what else you can do? You can use the block, right? In this block, you will get height from the floor, and then you can press your one arm. Instead of pushing your shoulder down, you can squeeze your abdomen in and then hold here like this. So now you're bringing that all and all awareness in your serratus and yeah, or in your sideways. Okay, so no need to push yourself. You need to just elevate high and engage this muscle. Okay, so we have to hold there for a while into this extended puppy pose. Yes. Move your hips back like a child pose. Move your hips slide back. Yes. And now extend. And then hold there for a while. 5. You can interlock your fingers behind your head. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now release back to the center into the tabletop. Now from here, we will do few drills to get there into handstand. Just get to the yogi squat position. Join your hands together in front of your heart center. Spine straight. Now press your palms in front and then reach your hips high and then land softly beside your palms. Land softly beside your palms. Yes. Again, join your hands, press your palm, elevate high and then land softly beside your palms. Okay. Very nice. Again, jump forward. And land softly. Very nice. Good job. Let's do this for the 5 times. Jump forward. And then land softly beside your palms. Yes. Make sure you're landing beside your palms. Yes. Good job. Now for the last time, jump up and then land softly beside your palms. Very nice. Now from here, what else we gonna do? From here, again, you're gonna press your hands on your mat and then lift up, extend your legs. You just need to kick up. Yes, and then get back. Very nice. So you have to just kick up high, straight. Okay. Kick up high with a bent leg. and then again move back. See, one more time. As you are here, press your hand and then reach up high, kick up, and then sit back. Okay,
Okay.
again press your palms, kick up high, and then sit back. Yes. Good job. Kick up high. Very nice. Again, kick up high, and then very nice. For the last 2 times. Yeah, now relax into the child pose. You can now release back. So would you like to add on few points here in the handstand, because you already know handstand? Maybe you have also some idea about it.
I think just try and go into it slowly so that you can, like, there's a point where you can feel that you're leaning far enough forward so that your legs will easily come off the ground. So I think if you do it slowly like that, then it's easier to feel that point, and then I think you can do it slightly quicker because you know where that when that point is. When I'm leaning into it as well, I usually bring one leg up and then the other one. I used to be able to do it with straight legs, but I think I haven't practiced that in a while. It's definitely easier to bring one leg up first because then you're already more aligned. What else? Just try and keep your shoulders away from your ears and pushing up. Try and keep your toes pointed. I'm not sure what else.
Okay, so did you ever take any handstand class before?
No, I just taught myself.
Are you looking forward to take any handstand class?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm damn sure you're gonna take, because you already know handstand. I'm damn sure that you're gonna take, because you already know handstand. You must be looking forward to go into further.
Yeah, definitely,
right?
definitely.
Okay, so so what do you know about one arm handstand? Any idea, any thought about it?
Well, it's a different balance because obviously you're on one hand rather than two, so it's less stable. And so I've seen people where they have their legs out like this and one hand kind of here and then their left hand down, so that their
the alignment and structure is very different.
Pardon?
The alignment and structure is very different.
Yeah, very different, because you've got to find the balance in a different way. I've seen people try and do it against the wall so that they have that stability and then can slowly lean onto their other one and adjust their legs as they need to. But yeah, I haven't tried it a lot. It's very difficult.
I have been also trying a lot doing one arm handstand. So what I would like to say one thing. What I felt just now, like few days before, I just understood like where from we are supposed to press. Let's suppose you're doing one arm handstand like this. Right? This is one arm handstand. In this, how we usually press? As we do in the two arm handstand, in two arm handstand, how do we press? from the outer edges of our palm,
Mhm.
right? But when it comes to your one arm handstand, we forget to press from the inner edge of our palm, or this your ulnar bone. Ulnar bone. Once you press your ulnar bone like this, you will easily get the balance in between your ulnar bone or radius bone, like this.
More stability. Mhm, mhm.
That will come like this.
Okay.
And your hip position, if you already know like how your hips are aligned with your shoulder or your wrist, then you just need to bring that awareness only on here,
Mhm,
because your foundation is playing important role.
mhm.
Otherwise, see in the handstand, where from we press from our hand, we don't bring up, like if you already know handstand, then we don't bring our awareness in our hips. We usually bring our awareness on our hands only.
Mhm.
And in one arm handstand also, we also have that awareness on our hips, but we
Yeah.
don't bring that awareness in our palms,
Mhm.
right? So I just found it, when we are pressing from here, then I can easily hold there for like not more than 5 or 10 counts or 10
Uh-huh.
seconds, but it just increased. Earlier I
Yeah.
could not do even 2 counts, 1 count. Just now,
Wow.
just few days before, I just understood like how we're gonna spread.
Mhm.
So I got to know this, and that's why I'm just sharing you with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to try it
So
out.
whenever you're gonna try, press from the inner edge of your palm,
Mhm. Okay,
from here, like this.
that makes sense. Mhm.
Mhm.
And when you do it, do you keep your legs apart or
Yeah,
together?
legs.
Because
No,
I've
no, no, legs together
okay,
is very hard.
because I've also
In
seen
the
very
beginning,
advanced people do it together.
yeah. Yes,
Okay,
yes.
apart. Mhm. And do you have your other hand that's not on the ground, like kind of up, or is it nearer the
Yeah,
ground?
that was like this in rotated outward.
Okay.
If you're rotating outward, then your shoulders are stable. But if
Mhm.
you're rotating, see, yeah, this is the, wait, sorry, internal rotation should be there, not outer rotation.
Okay.
Okay, internal rotation should be there. If you're rotating your hands outward, your shoulders will not be stable.
Oh yeah, they'll want to go back. Okay. Yeah,
So
that
internal
makes sense.
rotation is required. Okay,
Okay.
let's do it. I want you to come into your one arm.
I think I have
Again,
enough space. I'll try.
try.
I don't know how to start.
Just shift your body weight and then try.
So do two-handed handstand and try and shift my body weight onto one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how.
This could go horribly wrong.
Yeah, get your hips high. Open your legs out. First, open your legs out.
Okay.
Now widen your legs. Go easy, go easy.
Try again.
Find the balance in two arms first. Open your legs out. Yes, shift your body weight. Easy. Press your inner edge of your palm.
I lifted my hand up.
What else you can do? You can use the block. Like when
Yeah.
you're using the block, then it's easier. You don't have
Let
that?
me
It's
see
fine.
if I've got anything.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
could you
let me
pass
also
that
try.
book?
Maybe. Okay.
Okay. I've got a book.
You can use a book. That is also fine. Box, anything. Okay, let
Okay.
me also try. Maybe this will come. So as you're here in the two arm handstand, this will be like this. Now from here, shift your body weight
Okay.
and then press from the inner edge of your palm and make your
Okay.
toes pointed, press, and then
Wow.
go easy, and then easy, just like this. Not
That's
doing
amazing.
this, just 1-2 seconds,
Okay.
but it will come for
I don't know
sure.
when. I'll have a go with this book and see if I can put my hands in it.
First, get nice balance into arm, very nice, and shift your body weight and press your inner edge of your palm. Until unless you press from here, you cannot find balance.
Okay.
Press from here,
Mhm.
from inside.
Maybe this whip is too high. There. It's slightly smaller, but yeah. That's perfect.
And nice. Legs open, toes pointed, and sit. Good job.
Definitely something to work on.
Where are you from?
Hampshire in England, along the south coast.
Okay. So there must be nice hand balancer that you can take their workshop and understand what is the fundamentals of this one arm.
Yeah, I think there should be somewhere.
Okay. Okay, then if you have any question, you may ask now.
When you go from the two-handed one and then put your other hand up on the block or something, do you lean to? I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Do you bring your, for example, if you were doing it with your right hand on the ground, the left hand was coming up, would you lower your left leg down slightly to kind of balance it out as you come up? Because then your shoulders are like this, so you'd want them. Yeah.
I bring my other leg down.
Okay. Okay. Just needs a lot of practice. But I'll try with pressing into my inner edge of my hand more to try and.
And let me know if you are done with this. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe in the next year we will do it.
We will see. We'll see. Well, the press handstand took me about a month. So maybe if I was dedicated to this, it might happen. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I have any other questions other than that at the moment.
Okay, then let's finish today's session. Sit in any comfortable pose. Close your eyes. Now we will chant 1 Om followed by 3 Shanti. Take a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Join your hands together in front of the heart center. Bow your head down. Now open your eyes while blinking. And namaste. Good, then enjoy your day.
Thank you. You too. Have a lovely day.
You're welcome.